Hopefully this will work. Let's see here. We got some like some rather epic music going on. Okay. Hey, we're no longer hosting. That's awesome. Sorry we're a couple of minutes late today. Just check, make sure everything looks like it's okay. So for those who are jumping in or joining us as we go, let me know if the stream is okay. ISPs have been having a little issue lately. Alright, so let's go ahead and get this going. Just to show you, we're going to do an easier start for this. We are in creative mode, and the only mods I'm loading are going to be the maintenance tunnel passageways and the Colt command pack. Basically trying to keep this as vanilla as possible. I may not even use these two, but I want them there just in case. They're fairly common on people's playlists anyway. And we are going to call this... Alright, so what we're going to do... let's go into here. I don't really care about most of this. We definitely want spectator. We're going to turn off most of this stuff. Well, like the random encounters and stuff. We don't need any of this turned on. I'm not expecting... Yeah, we don't even need oxygen. We're in creative mode. Turn off sun rotation. Oh, tools. Disable the... Ooh, excuse me, hiccups. Yes, disable the hiccups. Alright. Alright, I think that's... Just want to make sure really quick. Okay, yeah, that should be good. Alright, let's go ahead and get in here. We're gonna go ahead and start and load this thing. Oh, happy Friday, everybody. Hopefully you're having a fantastic day and had a terrific week. My day started a little later than normal. I was up until like 5, 6 o'clock this morning. Oh, hey Dax, how you doing, buddy? So I've had people asking if I was going to get back into POI building, and I think I am actually going to start doing some more POI builds. And what I want to do is I think I'm going to do them, start doing some of those on screen. So next couple of streams will probably be POI stuff. So if you're interested in any of the things that we build and you want to use them in your own piece as your own set pieces, you know, feel free. All I ask is that, you know, once they go out on the workshop, you give credit back if you're using them. And if you modify them, hey, great, you know. You know, send me links because I want to see how you modify them. All right, so now we are going to be doing with the, you know, the green Easy Start Green, I think is what it's called now. It's one of the Earth-like planets. And I'm doing this because we're going to be doing some bunker build. Well, I want to build the Endor bunker. You know, something somewhat easy to start with. Get back into it a little bit more gently, I think, than what we've done in the past. See if Space Engineers catches up with us. And then since we are in creative mode, we don't have to worry about anything like our health and power and all the other crap. Now we do have a bunch of crap over here, and I didn't feel like loading. I shouldn't say it this way. I decided not to load one of the build planets. So there are build planets that you can get on the workshop that are basically just flat expanses. Now the reason I didn't do that is because I actually want some of the terrain features that are available. Because what we're going to do is we're going to build around the idea of certain things being true, like I'll show you. So you know how we have like the ice over here, and then we have cliff sides and things like that. So some of the things that we're going to be building will actually be built into these structures, or be intended to be built into these spaces. So what you'll be able to do is when you're creating your own maps, you'll be able to actually go in and place these things and not have to do a whole lot of work other than maybe some terrain sculpting, some very minor terrain sculpting. At least that's the intent. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to come over here onto the ice. Like I said, we are in creative mode, so we're going to be able to build these fairly quickly, I hope. Let me get my reference photo back up. So if you have questions, feel free to pipe in. You are more than welcome to ask about what we're doing, how we're doing things, that kind of stuff. All right, so we're going to use heavy armor blocks for this. So we're going to grab heavy. We're going to grab heavy, and we're going to grab heavy, and heavy. Okay. Now, the reason why I wanted to make sure that we were using the maintenance tubes is because with the Star Wars build, these things actually are more Star Trek than Star Wars in most cases. But for some of it, especially if you're talking about like ship builds, the maintenance cargo tubes actually are very lore friendly for Star Trek, or for Star Wars, sorry. So are the passageway blocks. So we're gonna be using a bunch of these things. But first things first, we need to get our baseline structure down. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna build this with a bit of a floor here to make sure. Okay. I want you to be here and what was that? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Let's go 10. We'll go. Yeah, we'll go 10. All right. Now, like I said, the idea is that we're eventually. All right, so we're gonna go 100 and let's go 200. That's a 10 by 20. Gets us started here. And what we're going to do is we're going to have this actually slope back a little bit. Now we're going to go, let's see, that's one. If we want this to go sharp, we go something like this. And we're gonna have this come back one more. Like that. Let me show you what that's going to give us here, because what we're going to do now is we're going to come over to this side. And like I said, basically what we're doing is we're just getting our basic line down here. I probably should have actually used the mirror mode. Symmetry planes are your friend in these types of builds. Alright. So we go 1, 2, 3. Alright. And then we go. Oh, let's see. Alright, so you're gonna go. It's 1, 2, 3, 4. Take you out. Alright. There we go. All right, and then that gives us room to put in one of the bulkhead doors. Thinking, let's see here. If we go take you and you out, give me hangar doors. All right. So what we're going to end up doing is we'll have a power system in here as well. Let's go back to here for a second. We want you to be something like this. Let's see if we do. One, two. Tell you what, let's do this instead. Let's try this. Because this is going to be a lot of just playing around with shapes, see what works for us and what doesn't. If we do that, and then we back that. Open that. Let's see how that looks. Oh, I like that much better. I like that much better. And then what we can do is if we want to really step it up a notch. Let's go. Oh, no, I want Windows. No, not Windows. Windows. Because what we can do is this, is we say, we take this stuff, at least these, and we do this. And what we can do with these is we say, take this out, and we just basically double this up. So we go, and then if we do, let me see here, I want to be able to put some, do I want to put lights behind this, or do I just want to say the hell with it? I think we're just going to say the hell with it. We'll do that. How's that look? See, and it gives the impression that there might be some passageway in there, something that you could, if you were to blow through that, maybe you could get in. You know, you have some blast doors here. What do y'all think about this so far? You like that style? Because the other thing that we could do is if we just wanted to go like this, we could just say that and then just back it like this. See, I would like to have some lighting behind it though. So if we do that, we could instead say, take you out. Like this, and then we go that. And then we can actually do like that. All right, so let's throw down a reactor in here really quick. We're just gonna plop down a large reactor, and then we are going to go. What is it? Off F10. Admin tools, make ourselves invulnerable. We're also going to do not because we turned the rotation off. So it's we're gonna be perpetually in daylight. All right, so for those who are joining us, we're doing a little bit of set building today. Just having some fun, getting back into some POI building. Trying to get my lines down for what it is I want to try and get built here. Now, what we're trying to do right now is work on a little bit of the bunker stuff. Trying to decide, do we like that style or do we like this style better? And I think that if we're going to keep this style, let's go ahead and do this. So let's go, that's a half block there. So let's get rid of these two. Jazer, thanks for following, man. Appreciate it. Happy Friday to everybody as well. If you are just joining us, we're kind of just screwing around right now, trying to figure out how we want to run our lines in this thing. And I'm thinking we're going to do this. That gives us a closed-in area. Now we've sunk some lights down under here. And because I have rotation, solar rotation turned off, we are stuck in a perpetual day cycle. So you're not going to be able to see it until we're done. So what we'll do is we'll teleport to the other side of the planet. Once we're done, we'll take a copy of this thing, go to the other side so we're in the shadow zone. And be able to see what the lights look like, because we can always come back and redo the lights later. But I do think we're going to stick with that particular design on these. I don't know. I do kind of like this because it gives you a little bit something different to look at. And it kind of implies that it's like able to shift to close the cover. I mean, I could just actually put blast doors on it too, but that takes the fun out of it. We'll figure it out. All right. So now, where did we go with this one here? Let's go 2, 3, 4. Alright, so for here, we're going to go just like that. Just like that. And just like that. Okay. So what we're doing is we're basically duplicating what we have on the other side now. And for those who are wondering what we are building, we're actually working on the bunker from Endor. I figured it's a nice, easy thing to start with. Get back into some POI building, you know. Alright. And so we are in creative mode, to keep that in mind. It makes it much easier to get this stuff done. I've actually been known to do these types of builds in survival as well, so. Now the idea is that most of this is going to be actually encased in mountainside, so when we're ready to, once we have it built, we'll take, like I said, we'll take a copy of the blueprint and we'll find a spot on the shadow side of the planet. And we'll take a look and see what we come up with. So normally when I do lighting systems for this kind of stuff, I try to do it in a dark side, on the dark side of the planet, because it allows you to see what your lighting is really going to look like outside of, you know, the basic stuff that you're doing here. So always good to make sure you check your lighting reference if you're trying to get environmental lighting done properly. So let's go ahead and do this. And this. Okay, so that gives us basic bunker. We're gonna go flip you, And we actually want you. So let's go. And then if we do that. Alright, so what I'm doing is, if you remember in Return of the Jedi, they had this little alcove area that they were hiding in. And that's basically what we're replicating here. Now I could do this with different ways. I could have a, I could do it this way, where we go take you out. And I may end up doing it this way. There we go. All right. Because if we do half blocks here, and we do this, you can go away. So if we do this, this will let us actually have it set up so that we can go like that. And you know what? Let's go like this. Oh, do we want to have a little ring cap on there? If we do that, this gives us the little alcove to hide in. And we do, let's do a panel over here, because you know you have to have a place for the rebels to hack into to be able to open the door. If you don't have that, you're in trouble. Hey Mortibus, how you doing, buddy? Thorax, do I live in Halifax? No, I don't. I actually used to know some people that lived in Halifax, Virginia, though. So do I have to tell people the story of how I came up with the name Hal? Is that what it... I might need to tell that story again. Okay, let's see here. So if we come in, that's our entrance area. So if we do that, this actually might work out better having us set up like this. Oh, took too many out. All right, so let's do it this way. So we're gonna go ahead, because like I said, I really do like the way that that came out with this stuff. Let's see if we do that, that. And then we do full block there? Yeah, we'll do full block there. So you come in, you've got that area. We go ahead and we'll cover those. And what we'll do actually for here is I am not a huge fan of just like very large open spaces in my builds. Okay, so we go like that. There we go. So let's come over here. Now I might actually come back and thin some of this out, but the idea is that it is supposed to be a blast door like style heavy assault bunker, you know. And Thorax, by that laugh, am I to assume that yes, I should tell the story of how I got my name? All right, then like I said, we do have some lights hidden down here in the under the structure. So those, when everything is said and done, these should provide a little bit of light in there too. In fact, let's go over here really quick. What we're gonna do is we're gonna set this up to 10 intensity. We're gonna drop down to 2 just to see if we can actually see the light in this area now. Turn that off. Yeah, so you can see like a little bit of light glare in there. So it looks like there's, you know, something behind it. And we'll probably end up doing the same thing on this side later. But I may truncate this entire thing by a block. Let's see here. Because, yeah, I think we're going to do that. Let's move the entire section back 1 block here. Go ahead and get this done. Are we out of music already? Holy crap, we're all out of music. Let's see here. Let's go. We'll do the random playlist. There you go. Something a little bit more relaxing. Alright, so story time, huh? Okay, so the story about how I got my name. Now, way back in the early 90s, I don't know how many of you will remember a game called EverQuest. I was actually one of the people in the closed... I was actually in the closed alpha when they were doing the alpha to beta transition. So what ended up happening was... I can't believe I'm telling this bloody story. So what ended up happening was I took a random name in that game. They had a really nice random name generator that took from some popular RPGs at the time, like the pen and paper D&D, those types of games. And I did a random name, and that was the name that came up for a dwarven warrior that I had made. And it just kind of stuck. It was one of it was one of the character names that just kind of followed me from game to game for many years. So it was always a interesting story for it. You know, it's like a lot of people are like, "Oh, there's got to be more to it," and I was like, "No, not really. That was pretty much it." It's just like I said, it's a character name that has stuck with me. And I really liked the name, so yeah, I kind of use it a lot now. And you did not go where I wanted you to go. Let's see. Make sure we don't have random bits floating around in here somewhere. All right. All right. Yeah, I think that's a little bit better. So you still have a place to hide if you need, when the Imperials are trying to kill you. but you have a panel over here that you can try and hack into. So yeah, I mean, it was just kind of a thing that stuck, and I just never really got away from it. And when I started my YouTube channel, I wanted something that reminded me of, you know, what was a fun time in my life, and that was definitely a fun time in my life. I had a lot of fun in the game. Go ahead and put one of these over here too. So yeah, but that's the basic story. A little bit more to it than that, but not much, not much. All right, so go ahead and there. All right, so let me bring up my reference shot for this thing again. So it goes from there to there. Now we need an area in the middle that's going to be big enough. So you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Really? Yep. Actually, no, I want you guys. Now I'm gonna load. There are these doors, these blast doors, that I'm gonna load in as a mod in here. And what they will do is they will sit behind this area, and I think they're only 1 block wide or 1 block deep. I think so. I may need to rebuild some of this later on, but for now. And that was part of the reason why I did this build the way that I did. Because what we're going to do is we're going to place them behind here as well. But I don't remember how big the block is, so. Young Master Dwarf, huh? Adam Sessler. That was a while ago. Oh. So we go like that. Flip this around like so. And I think we're gonna go this. I'm almost tempted to do this. So if we go so if we do this, yeah, that should actually work really well. Can we get away with? No, we have to have that gate there. Okay, so let's go ahead and place. We're going to place a placeholder block right there for now, and then we're going to have this come up. place you there. And we want you. Okay, and then like I said, most of this is actually going to be behind or underground, so we're going to go ahead and just do that for now. It's going to be 1, 2, and we want, so that's going to be desk, desk, desk. And then we're going to have this coming down, and we're going to do one more of those. Let's do is 2. We're going to have this come out this way. That's 1, 2, 3. Which actually works out pretty much the way I need it to. Okay. We got kind of lucky on that. Alright. So now this we're going to do, basically we're going to build a small support system here. Oh, you should actually be going all the way up to the top. We do that there. All right, so now we're gonna do the console pack. Let's go. It's in here somewhere. Where did we put that thing? Command consoles. There we go. All right, so we want. Let's go. Let's take a look and see which version. Which version do we want in the middle here? So it's going to be. There's going to be windows on that block. So you're going to sit here. Now, do we want this one or this one for the centerpiece? I think I went that one. Let's go. Yes, and then we're gonna grab you guys. And did I just grab? There. Alright, so we've got 2x3s here, and you're gonna go. Let's flip that transparency. Actually, if we do, how many boxes? That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh. I guess we could do the 3x3s. So you do 3. Oh yeah, let's do the 3x3, because if we do the 3x3, what we can do is let's get rid of that and that. We put this in the middle. And then you can use the 2x1s on the side. should be those. And then, like I said, this is, we'll eventually cut that out and put the big blast doors here in the middle. But for now, we can go ahead and just do this. So we go one more here. And drop that down. Nice, Dex. Very cool. Splinter Cell, Xbox. Very nice. Secret Agent Bob and Secret Agent Special Agent Steve, huh? Nice. Very nice, Thorax. I like that. It's always fun when you have character, like your online persona stuff is based on, you know, some kind of backstory like that. It means so much more to people when you have that kind of story. We're gonna go ahead and do that. Really? There we go. Alright, now we're going to basically repeat what we did on the other side. We do this. We do this. Helps if I use the right blocks. Okay. And then there's one in the middle. You flip this. Flip that. There you go. And then did we do... yeah, that one. And then we are going to have that. How far over did we take this one? 1, 2, 3. We did 3 there, so it's going to be 1, 2, 3. All right, and then this is basically just going to go back like so. So has anyone seen the Solo Star Wars movie yet? I've been putting it off. I know it just officially opened like midnight last night, but I'm still not sure if I want to go see it or not. Let's go ahead and grab that. X-Play and G4. Nice. Alright, and like I said, we'll have actually no, for this one we are not doing blast doors, we are doing archway. And you have one block there, so we are going so if anyone has seen the new Solo movie, let me know what you think about it. No spoilers, please. The movie has already been spoiled enough with with everybody that's been talking about it. I don't need more spoilers, thank you. There you go. Something like that. And then we will go. I'm going to put some lights in over that. Do the same over here. I think we're pretty much done with the windows at this point. Let's grab some lights here. Grab the corner lights. Do that. Okay, so let's look at the Let's look at the module list here. Alright, so you get to go away now. And we're gonna have you like so. All right, and then this is gonna come in another block here, another block there, and 3. Yeah, we'll do 3. We'll do 3. And do something like that, and then we'll bring this back. Oh, 3 more. So 1, 2, 3, and then this will be the back of the. This will be the back wall of the build. So you guys are gonna go like this. Alright, so for those who let's try that again. For those who may remember the bunker, now in the Star Wars universe, this bunker actually continues on this way quite a bit, because it was the whole, you had the shield emitter, you had all the power systems, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave this open, so there will be an entrance, like a hole in the wall there, for a passageway that continues back further. And then if people are wanting to continue the bunker out, they'll be able to do that. So, but as far as we're concerned, we are going to go like this. And that should, yeah, okay. There you go, turn light on. Alright, so this is the coming back into the area here. This will get you back into the 1, 2, so we're gonna throw. Let's throw a couple of small reactors in here. Now I want to make sure, I want to be able to pipe this together so that you can actually make this a survival bunker if you want. So I'm thinking here what we're going to do. 1, 2. Grab some conveyors out of here. And I just put the reactors away, son of a... Oh, it's one of those days. Definitely one of those days. Okay. Alright, and that gives us, that should give us enough power for the basic stuff that we're going to be running. I'm thinking I may put a small cargo in over here. Okay, so let's get 2. So in here we're going to do... Oh, let's grab the hangers. Like I said, we're not worried too much about lighting yet. Lighting will be an issue at some point, but for now, we'll do this. Okay. That brings you here. And then we're going to do a, I don't know, do we want to have a second set here? Normally I wouldn't do defenses on camera because that takes the surprise out of it for everybody, but we're going to go ahead and do that. I think we're going to do one here and one there. Memory, talk to me. I kind of want to understand what you mean when you say there you go. Her and me, we never ever should have played it this real. Got me down under your thumb. Just let me out, just let me have fun. Memory, talk to me. I kind of want to understand what I feel. I love her, I want her. So let's take a look and see what these are going to look like. So we do that. Okay, so maybe if we go do a column there. I don't know. Damn it, too much Imperion. I keep wanting to right click. So if we do so 1, 2, wall, 1, 2. I don't know. Actually, you know what? We have the command console. Let's do these instead. All right, let's try the other one instead. I'm looking for maybe that. Maybe that'll work. It'd be better if I had a better reference shot for this area. So let's put you over here. And we will do this one here. Let's see, do we have... Oh, you know what we could do? So we could use that. Let's do something like this. We'll actually take that out. And we've got these like this, yes. Yeah, how do you like that? What do you all think about that? I'll definitely take a look, Dex. Alright, so I'm thinking it might work. Alright, so oh, I know what we can do. Let's go. That. Let's go ahead and go 1, 2. So we're gonna do that.
I see how the tables turn. I swear I will never learn that this life on it kills fire on. And I know that you'll get by. Yeah, I know that you'll be fine with that life on. I'll tie down on. Yeah, prove that you're not made of stone tonight. Get me hypnotized. Get me mesmerized. Yeah, prove that there's much more to life than lies. Get me hypnotized. Get me mesmerized. Show me love, love, love on me. Show me love, love. Let me fall, surrender, baby, and let me fall. We'll go chase the sky, touch the sky. Rolling with the conscious honey. Show me
What do you think about that? Let me know. Give me some feedback. What do you think about? How do you like that build so far? I'll turn that off so you can actually see what we're building here. For those who are joining us, welcome. We are doing basically some set piece building, having a little bit of fun with the idea of having a Star Wars build. And I do think I want. Let's grab. That. Actually, you know what? Get rid of you. And we will use this and this. So we'll do the big console there. Small console there. You had to feed the cat and the bunny. Very nice. Welcome back, and thank you. Like, I'm glad you're liking it. All right, so we still need to figure out. Oh, you know what I can put over here? I can put. Let's get rid of those. We can actually use these. All right, so for that, we're gonna go. Let's see. We got that. And I think I want. Do I want to do this? I kind of want to have something drop down off the ceiling in here. But I do think I want to have something dropping off of the ceiling here. So if we do, let's go. That gives us a bit more of a bulkhead feel on that. Almost makes me wonder if I should bring these in. See, what I might do is I might load one of the decoration packs and put something back here, like a shelving unit or something. I think that's what I'm gonna do. I might rotate that. I might rotate that. I don't know. Alright, so that gives us that. Now what we're going to do is we're going to reproduce this over on the other side now. So we're going to go... So let's see what we did with the blocks. We did half blocks. Alright, so we did that to there, that to there. Those down, those down. No. Damn it. I think that's how we did it on the other side, right? Let me check that really quick. Yes, I have a horrible memory, so you'll see me double checking that every once in a while. And then here we did like so. Right? Need to check that. Okay, so that is okay. I keep doing that. There we go. Actually, how did I do that? Did I do those? Yes, I did. Okay, so it's a solid row, and then everything else is the half ramp. Or half slope, I should say. There you go. Let's grab the walkway, and we just basically repeat what we have already built. I don't think I took those out. Okay. Just making sure. Did I make up the right one? I sure did. Well, that's just funny. Okay. And then we're not going to... No blaster doors here. We do want you guys there. Over here, rinse and repeat. There we go. All right. And we're going to bring this over here. Now we're basically just starting to build the roof area in. Let's bring you out to there. I saw that extra block. Come here, you. And almost done. we're actually going to take out of there because we don't want this to basically overpower everything. So you, we're going to go... Actually, let's go with you instead. There we go. I guess we could. Take that out. And then if we do this, there you go. And I give you a bunker. Alright, so there's our first bunker build. So you have enough room. Let's see here. If we do that, we need to adjust the lighting in here, obviously. Oh, let's see here. So if we do... So let's grab some lights here. Grab these. And maybe one of those. I'd love to be able to get these to position the way I want them to. Alright, so there's going to be a door here. Let's go ahead and grab that. So we want that style door there. We want that style door here. There, that's better. And I think we want those. Oh, turn that off for a second. And do we want to do? Sure. Then what we'll do is we'll increase the radius on some of these, change the color on them a little bit, make them a little bit warmer. with this dark on off. Yeah, because this is going to be an underground bunker, so we're going to have to come through and work with the lighting a little bit. Now, one of the things that I don't like about Space Engineers is that their lighting engine is really, really finicky. So what we're going to have to do is be very careful when we play with the lighting and see if we can get things balanced a little bit better. And then for in here, let us go turn that on so we can actually see. So we're gonna do that. Have those. Which is kind of weird. With the way that this whole place was laid out, I would have thought there would have been another security station over here. Or some kind of security on this side, but I don't remember there being one here. You know, for the sake of argument, though, we're going to go ahead and put one in. So we want you and two of you. The Empire team, seems to like symmetry in their design, so let's we'll keep it symmetrical. And we did theirs. We're gonna do the same thing here. And I'm thinking, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That figures that would be right in the middle in it. Okay, so let's go. Something like. Whoop. Because we have to make sure that the place isn't going to come down on top of us. Actually, are we going to be able to do that? Maybe I should take this out. I don't know. How do y'all feel about that? I'm kind of torn on this. I don't know how I feel about that yet. And obviously we'll come through, we'll clean up the coloring on it and everything, get some of this painted out. And let's go. I'd really like to do some drop-down lights on here, but I'd have to bring in a light mod for that. And if we did basically the same thing here. that around 1. There we go. So we do something like that. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So it's 2, 3, 4. And then over here, we flip this around. We put one there. Put one there. Yeah, put one there. Why not? I think I like having that open a little bit. You know, I tend to be a fan of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So there. How did we do it on this side? I don't remember how we did it on this side. We did one there, we did one there. Alright, so now comes the fun part. Let's get this stuff set up here. So let's go corner lights. All of our corner lights, we want these to be radius 10. We want them to be intensity 2. Gives us a little bit better idea of what the lighting is going to look like. Okay, so now we go interior. You guys are going to be... Let's go 15 for you. Going to go intensity 2.5, cut those bad boys in half. There you go. It's a little bit better, a little bit better. But we do need to get more lighting. I think we're going to actually run interior lights. If we run the interior lights like this, there are those. I'll probably run some lights up there as well. Actually. Yeah, we'll leave those up there. And did we take all of those lights out off the side? Yeah, we did. Okay. Did we take... Oh, we did, okay. And so we go 1, 2, 1, 2. Alright, let's try that now. So we want all of you to be radius 10. We want all of you to be intensity 2. Alright, that is more of the feeling we're going for. Yeah. Let's try that. Oh. And I'm thinking take those out. Okay, 1, 2. Alright, so let's go ahead and reset all of those. And we're gonna keep the red, drop the blue. There we go. Gives you a little bit more of a warm feeling in here. How's that working? And part of the reason with the way we did this is that it allows you to have some cover areas. So if somebody wants to come through, put in turrets, you have spaces down here now that you can put turrets on either the upper or lower sections, or both if you so want it to. We have our shield generators. So when you're coming in to blow stuff up. Now what you do is you set up a script that's looking for certain blocks to be true, and if those blocks go away, then it starts like a countdown timer or something like that. Or if you really wanted to, you could hide warheads in here, with the idea that whatever the block is, your mission objective is to come in, destroy the base. And then, like I said, in the movie, what you had was this hallway here continued off into the distance. But what I'm thinking we're going to do is, in order to deal with that as a thing, let's go... What we'll do is we'll do this. And what this does is allows us to go ahead and close this off without it being a giant wall of stuff here. Because you don't want to have like something that's supposed to continue on. You don't want to have it be just a flat wall because it breaks the immersion feeling on it. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and grab. Oh, no. So 1, 2, 3. Now that should be closing all of those. Yes, okay. So what we're going to do is let's go ahead and grab hangar doors. We want 10, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh... We don't want these showing up in the terminal. Now the first couple, so it's 1, 2. How many do we have at the front door here? so we're gonna have you and you. All right, 3 and 4. Yes. So that gets us in here. Now I don't remember which is the next section, so we're gonna grab panel really quick. And where can we put this? That isn't going to be ridiculously annoying. Yeah, we'll put it there for now. Alright, so this is the inner airlock area. Oh, let me see. What do we want to call this one? Alright, so that's our 7 and 8 are our those are going to be our first blast door area. And these are going to be okay. So we're going to close those. We're going to put another control panel in somewhere. You know what? No control panel here, because this is the security area. You can't get in unless somebody over there hits the button or somebody over there hits the button. Yeah? That way you have to hack one of the terminal areas before you get in here. See? Alright. There you go. And then with those closed, we now have lighting back in here, and I do think I want to tuck a little bit more light in here somewhere. Actually, can I get... Ah, look at that. We can do that. Okay. That's good. Alright, so how do we do lighting in here? We did lighting over those and over there. Okay. Is that right? So in the middle there, technically in the middle there, okay. So yes and yes. And on top of there we did those two, okay. One there, one there. And now we want to go ahead and grab the rest of these corner lights, minus the doubles, because the doubles we're going to do something with differently. Now, for those who don't know, if you're going back and changing things, if you add more lights to a series, you can just grab one of the lights for the settings you want to use, grab that one first, and then grab everything else, and it'll keep your settings here. All you have to do is bring up that quick menu, and you basically just bring up the quick setting and save it, and it'll update all of the lights you just added, or whatever the item is you are working with. And we want these lights like they are. So that's the generator room. Do I want to put cargo in here? I think I want to put cargo in here. I'm almost tempted. Actually, you know what? I think I will. Well, no, because if I do that, we lose one side of this. But if we do that, we get our cargo, we get reactors. Okay. Explosive cargo? Explosive cargo would be awesome. There was somebody did that as a mod. They did they built a cargo container out of small blocks. It looks like a large grid, large cargo container. They built it out of small blocks, except that it's actually, I don't remember if it was a ship or a bomb. I think it was a ship. But basically, you sat in this thing, so when people would be like, oh, look, it's a cargo container floating in space. Let's go see what it is, you know. And absolutely evil, but it was amazingly well done. They had screenshots of it sitting next to an actual large cargo container, and there were only a couple of things that gave it away. And basically, in real gameplay, you would never see them. Okay, so now the only thing we didn't do with this is we didn't make it airtight, because the idea is that this would be on a habitable planet, but it is set up in a way that if you need it to, you could actually fairly easily make it a airtight, or an air atmospheric ready structure, I should say. In fact, let's go ahead and do that. Now we don't have the air. We don't have air tightness turned on. But what we'll do is we'll go ahead and set this thing up with an O2 generator. Let's get you out of there. Put you there. I'm kind of tempted to put this in the back. And you are going to be... I don't know. So if we're going to do that, I will probably do a second set of doors outside. I guess I could do a set here. Would I do a set there or bring it in a block? So if we do that and we go all blocks, give me the heavy block ramp, thank you. We could then say all right, so we say outer. We're going to save this, delete that. Oh, these should be, this is going to be inner. Yes. Awesome. Okay. And then that way we have a functioning airlock for hostile planets. Tempted to say bathroom. I know, right? That would be pretty funny. Oh. And for you, we are going to go like so. Actually, do we want to do it this way? Let's do it this way instead. Helps if I hit the right buttons. Okay. We go corner. I really should have been these 74, 75. It should be these two. Yep. So we're going to save. We're going to hide all of those. These are going to be... I keep doing that. Alright, so that gives us a hard airlock in the front, a hard security airlock in the middle, or you can come around, take your chances this way. You know, security on this side is going to have a bit of a defense bonus here because they're going to have the half wall that if they need to, they can hide behind. And basically, anyone coming in is kind of screwed because you've got a kill zone on both sides. These guys have got their desk over here, and I may add another section to desk here, which would give the person sitting here a little bit of cover. That bunker portion's reinforced. That's areas is reinforced. And I probably should put a turret in here somewhere. But I'm going to do that off camera because I want it to be a surprise. So, yeah, I think we've got a bunker. What do y'all think? You like that bunker? You like the design? Now, one of the things that I might do is I might actually extend this out a little bit, push it back, and hide some, oh, what are they called? Programmable blocks back there. Alright, so you guys, let's open up the back door here. Groups, we want you to be you guys. Ah, there it is. There you go. Because we still need to put the O2 generator in, which is going to be 8. Right there. What we'll do is we'll just go ahead and build that out like that. There you go. And obviously oxygen is disabled in this, but you know. Can we get out? Oh, no. Oh, let's open that back up again so we can get in and out of this thing. There you go. So we have a bunker. Now the idea is that we're going to be able to, let me get rid of that. And we are going to do, let's say Control B. Yep. Oh, I should have named it. Damn it. 6745. All right. And for you, we still need to put the lighting in here. Did we do 4 blocks on that side? We did. So if we do that instead, What do you think? Should I put the ramps on it as well, or should we leave it like this? Leave it like that? Alright. Works for me. Alright, so it should be that one. And we will go ahead. Where's my details? Details. We're going to. Do we want to go ahead and publish this for everybody? Yeah, we'll go ahead and publish it. Why not? Sure, we'll say exploration. And what I'll do is I'll get some screenshots in there. We'll get it updated. We're going to edit the title and subscription. Airtight. There you go. Let's see, who is... Hey, what do you know? It's actually... Oh, cancel. Alright, so it is public. I haven't changed a whole lot on it yet. We definitely need to get more stuff on it, but there you go. It's Red Animal Survival. How you doing? Never visited me on Twitch before. Is that right? I thought you... No, I guess not, huh? It's always been over on the YouTube side. Ah, well, welcome, welcome. We just finished doing a Endor. It's inspired bunker build from Return of the Jedi, if you are familiar with the Star Wars movies. So basically, this is your front entrance. Let's open up some things here. We are going to open up main entrance. Let's go ahead and open those. The inner doors are already open. This is a different size view box. Alright, so you actually have a double blast door here. You come in, there is another, this is the security entrance that will take you back into the power generation area. That is a very dangerous way to go. You have a security station, which is mirrored on both sides. As you can see, we have everything lit up in here now, finally. Come back this way. You've got, you know, from, if you remember in the movie, there were these, basically, this was the portion for the array that was like all of the voltage regulators. You know, basically, this is how everything got its power. We've got the workstation set up in here. It is all airtight. And then you have expansion areas, so in case you wanted to build more onto the back of the bunker. You come in through here, you've got your power, air vents, so you can actually have this entire section separated and pressurized. And then the oxygen generator is actually on the back end of this stack. And yeah, that's it. I mean, it's a really small bunker build. But everything is the heavy armor blocks, so it will take a bit more of a beating. Let's go ahead and open up the security blast doors. And I'll probably end up hiding most of this stuff. So you have the entranceway here, which has the two interior turrets. You have the dead man's corner, which has another interior turret. And then this opens up into the... where is it at? Interior lock. Oh. And that gets you back into the reactors. Oh. Okay, so two things. One, Wartall, thank you for the bits. I know Sass is here. We were just talking with, so but thank you. I appreciate the bits. And Spirit Animal Survival, thank you for the gift over to Wartall. I appreciate that. He's been with the group for a while, so it's always good to see things happen like that. Greatly appreciate it. For those who don't know, Spirit Animal Survival is actually one of the developers for the game by the same name, Spirit Animal Survival. And that, now we haven't been given permission to stream that yet, Sass. So yeah, when we're gonna be able to start streaming that game? Oh. I've been giving the developers crap about this for a while. We're trying to get that game set up so we can stream it pretty soon. Okay, I'll trust you on this. But yeah, if you haven't checked it out, definitely go check out their channel. Well, I should say go check out their game. Let me grab that link for you really quick, actually. Helps if I spell it correctly. There you go. So yeah, if you're interested in a new survival, open world survival style game, definitely check them out. I will tell you right now, I am not being sponsored by them. I just have a lot of fun chatting with them, and you know, the least I can do is pay them back for all the crap I give them. So, been lurking herd sass. Yeah, I know, right? Anyway, so if you're interested in it, the blueprint is now up on the workshop. Feel free to take a look if you like it. Make sure you upvote it and all that wonderful stuff. Like I said, it's just kind of a quick build to get back into the POI stuff. I'm going to be doing a lot more POI builds for both Space Engineers as well as Empyrean, and I'm probably going to start doing some for 7 Days to Die again once the new alpha for 7 Days to Die comes out. So I'm going to be busy for a little bit. That's probably what I'm going to be doing on my weekends from now on. But I'm just waiting for the stuff for 7 Days to Die to open so that we can actually start building the POIs for that. And then again, with games like SAS coming out, there's a bunch of really good games on the horizon. So, you know, it's a great time to be a gamer, and hopefully you all enjoy. Anyway, I'm going to get out of here. I hope you all have a fantastic day. Enjoy your weekend, and we will see you back here next time for more random fun and excitement. Normally at this point I would actually be setting up a raid, but I am unfortunately pressed for time and I need to get out of here. So I'm going to skip it this time. If you haven't already done it, definitely, like I said, go check out SAS if you're interested in a new open world survival. If you're going to be hanging out here on Twitch, there's a bunch of people, really good folks out there. Definitely take a look around and let me know if you find anyone that you think's worth supporting. And what we'll do is the next time we do a raid, if they're up and running, we'll actually raid them. Okay? Anyway, I'm going to get out of here. Have fun, everybody. As always, take care and be safe out there, everyone. Oh, I give crap to developers all the time, Wartall. Oh, just ask Space Engineers. Take care, everybody.